Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Joy White. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please, if this is the first time you're checking on my channel, kindly hit on that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you. So in today's video, we are going to be learning how to draft and cut a suit sleeve. So I already have on my channel a video on how to cut a basic long sleeve. So if you have not seen that video, kindly check on my channel so you understand how we came about all this. So for today, we are going to be converting this our basic long sleeve into a suit sleeve. So remember, in our last video we identified the front and the front from the back. So this is the front of the sleeve and this is the back of the sleeve. So now, converting this into a basic long sleeve, we are going to be folding our sleeve again into two. So after folding our sleeve into two, I'm going to fold it again equally from the cuff. So what I have here for the cuff is 9 inches, that is 4.5 on fold. So now I'm going to be folding it into that 4.5 just like this. Then you press on it so that you have a mark there. So after doing that, the next thing we are going to do is to open it up. So I'm going to open up my sleeve. If you look at it closely, you see the mark on it. So the next thing I will do, so that for it to be visible for us, I'm going to be ruling on this line we have here. This is what we have now: 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have been able to divide this basic sleeve into 4 portions like so. So after doing that, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be attaching a paper on both sides. So I'll do that quickly and we'll continue from there. Okay, so I've attached my paper to it, as you can see. So now you understand why we attach this paper as we progress with our tutorial. So the next thing we're going to do now, after attaching our paper, remember this is the front of the sleeve and this is the back of the sleeve. You can see it. This is the back and this is the front. So after identifying the back, so I'll get my tape and come over to the hem of this sleeve. So I'm going to be taking like a dart here, a dart of 1 inch on both sides. So I'm taking a dart of 1 inch on both sides. Now I'm going to be connecting this dart. So I will connect it from here to the elbow line. This is the elbow line. I extended the elbow line, so I will connect it this way, meeting the elbow line. I'll do the same thing on the other side of the dart. I will connect it meeting the elbow line. So after connecting it, remember now our measurement is already shortened. What we took for the round sleeve is 9 inches, and now we have removed 2 inches from this 9 inches. So now we are going to be replacing it back so that our measurement will be what? Complete. I will come over. This is the side of the sleeve. I will come over here. I'll be replacing one of the dart leg I took, the 1 inch I took. I'll put it back here. So I'll come over to the other side of the sleeve and do the same thing. My 1 inch for this dart I took, I'm replacing it back here so that our measurement will be what? Complete. So after doing that, I'm going to connect it back to the elbow line. This is the elbow line. I'm connecting it back to the elbow line. I'll do the same thing for the other side as well. I'm connecting it back to the elbow line. So after doing that, we are going to be cutting this part of the sleeve, this back of this sleeve, and I will cut it now. So I will just extend it up. This will go out. So remember, this is the 1 inch we added for our sleeve. So I'm going to be cutting on it to complete our sleeve. So you just take it off this way. Come over to the other side. This is the 1 inch that was added to complete our sleeve, I'll be cutting on it as well. So this is it. After cutting on it, this is what our sleeve will look like. Let me put it this way. This is what our sleeve will look like. So when you put it together like so, our measurement is what? Complete already. So this is it. So the next thing we will do, we are going to be placing it on our fabric. But before we do that, please don't forget that this is also the back, the other side of the back. This is the back. So this is the front of the sleeve, and this is the front of our sleeve. So the next thing we'll do now is to get our fabric and place it on our fabric, cut it, and I'll show you how to go about the joining. So I placed my pattern on my fabric and I've cut our sleeve that we are making. So here is what I did. I added 1/2 inch seam allowance on this side because we're going to be joining it. This is the side of the sleeve that will have what? The joining. So you're going to be adding 0.5 inch, which I have done here. And at the top, I added 1/2 inch seam allowance as well because you're going to be joining it to the bodies. So on the side, I just went ahead to add 1 inch for the word seam allowance. And on the hem, I've also added 1.5 inch. So I also cut out the lining for this sleeve that we're making, and the lining is shorter than the main fabric. So if you have watched my video on how to make a short collar, you will understand how we went about this lining that we have here. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'll take out my patterns. We are going to be joining the sleeve together. Remember, we're cutting for both sleeves, so you're going to be cutting 2 of these and 2 of these. So now we're going to be joining this fabric together. You can decide to add your interface at this point if you want. It's actually optional. So we're going to be joining it. Remember, what I added is 1/2 inch. I'll place both. See what I'm doing? I picked on one side and the other side. I'm going to be joining it from the hem using 1/2 inch. Let me pin this. So I'm going to be using 1/2 inch to join it till I get to the top. The same thing applies to the other side of this sleeve. So this is what I will do. I'm going to still be using 1/2 inch to join on it. I will do the same thing also for the lining. So after joining all the pieces together, this is what we have. I've joined for the front and for the back, and I've also done the same thing for the lining as well. So at this point, the next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and sew on the hem together using 1/2 inch. So after joining the hem, this is what we have. The next thing I'm going to do is to join the sides together. I'm going to be joining both the fabric and the lining together using the 1 inch that was added for the seam allowance. I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other side as well. So after joining the side, you're going to ensure that you press open your seam, and after doing that, you're going to bring out from the lining piece. You're going to be bringing it out this way. So this is what our sleeve looks like after joining everything together. So the next thing I'm going to do at this point is to attach it to the body. So this is what our sleeve looks like. This is the inner of our sleeve. This is what it looks like. So guys, after attaching it, I'm going to be showing you what our sleeves look like. So after attaching it to the jacket, this is what our suit sleeve looks like. Very easy and simple to make. So if you look closely, you'll see where we have the joining on the sleeve. So what I did there is that I added buttons on that part of the sleeve. So another thing I want to mention also is that while fixing this sleeve, ensure you try to identify the right side from the left side, because it can be very confusing at times while fixing this particular kind of sleeve. Okay guys, so please, if you find this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button and do well to turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Like and share this video, make your comments. Till we meet again, thank you so much for watching. Bye.